Alright guys, last video of the night guys as Marco. Alright, thank you so much. Yes guys. Now guys, I see RuPaul's Drag Race and I love the show, right? We all love the show, right? RuPaul looks amazing. They all look really good. They're all so well, the makeup is so amazing. They look spectacular. And like, I mean, for me to say anything, I can't say anything bad about it, right? It's a really good show. When they come out with songs, they're like the best, right? The best songs ever. The drag queens look really cool, and they look like real women a lot of times, right? And some of them have different purposes, right? Some of them are more comedic, some of them are stunning in different ways, right? Now, I really believe. Now, I'm not. I would never put anybody down. They're like the biggest stars in the world. You can tell. They look incredible. I've seen some in real life, like in person, and they're stunning. They look so good, and you just love them, right? Now, when you look at me, I would say like when you look at them at their best, they look a lot like me. I would say, because I mean I was watching some shows and you see sometimes that I'm more glamorous or look better than some of them. But when you see them at their best, I would say, and me at my best, I would say there's a tie, right? Depending on which one you're talking about. I mean, Sharon Needles is really good. Brooklyn Heights is really good. Willem is amazing. Willem's personality I'm not really too keen on, but his look is flawless as a girl. There's one that's like a really pretty one, and she's trans. Raja's really good. Um, Now Kimora Black, I think her cheekbones are too big, but when she gets done up, she's like spectacular. I would say. Shea Coulee has had some pretty incredible looks. Gigi Good, like her wigs are spectacular. Gigi Gorge, who's not on the show, I don't think, is really good too. And Ada Vox is really good. Yeah, so I mean, I oftentimes think to myself, I'm like as Melina, I do look on my best looks. I look really really good, right? So but then like I remember watching the video for Jealous of My Bookie, and like the girls were in that video were the drag queens were like so pretty, right? So I mean, normally I think to myself I'm really good, but like they're like really good too, right? And a lot of people will ask me, do you want to go on RuPaul's Drag Race? And I mean, I would have to go on Canada's Drag Race. I mean, never say never. I don't think you can ever say never. But I mean, it just really depends. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the show for me. I could do America's Got Talent probably better off, but easier than that one. Because I prefer the idea of doing a 2 minute song occasionally when you get selected to go on than to do like a show that you have to do all the readings, all the acting, all the reality TV and all that. I prefer doing like a 2 minute act, when you come on, as opposed to like all these things that you have to do on RuPaul's Drag Race. They work very hard, the drag queens. They're always on, when they're on set for hours, they do all kinds of stuff, right? I mean, never say never, but as far as it goes right now, I don't see myself going on RuPaul's Drag Race or Canada's Drag Race, only because it's a lot of work. I mean, I do a lot of work. Like what I do on my channel is a lot of work, but it's different kind of work. Performing like crazy, doing lots of videos is a different kind of work. And like I said, never say never, but I just don't think when you see like even the entrances, all that, reality TV is just not something I've ever been really into. Not that I would ever say never to that. Maybe I would say something. I would go on it, but I mean it's a lot easier. You could just be yourself. But I just reality TV is a very different genre, and I mean even like the Kardashians, right? I mean, never say never that I'd be on there, but there's so much paperwork you have to do, and there's so much liability that can happen, and you have to be like totally on, and you can't say anything wrong because you have to be on the show. And if you're on the show, there's a whole lot of things that go in place. I like the freedom, and there's nothing wrong with keeping up with the Kardashians or RuPaul's Drag Race. They're both spectacular. I love watching, but there's not, when you're doing a YouTube or TikTok channel. You're on when you want to be on. You can be on for a long, long time, which I'm very hard working. I do lots of videos. But to be on for as long as I am, I get to have my own time after. I get to do whatever I want after, right? Anyway, thank you guys. Bye now.